What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lewis, and on today's video we are going to be reviewing the new Ebonite Turbo X. And I put emphasis on new because this is an old nameplate from way back in the day, way before I started bowling. And there's a lot of people that are going to be excited just because of this nameplate being brought back. And before we get into any more details, please consider subscribing to the channel. I would super appreciate it. If you like the jersey I'm wearing in this video or in any of my videos, efx.co, promo code Napoles 10, they get you 10% off your entire order. And as always, links down below in the description where you can order the ball spinner, everything that you could possibly think of. Check out the description. All right, so let's start with the core, right? It's the turbo core, which in 15 pounds has an RG of 2.51, so medium, higher end of medium, with a max differential of 0.040. So this is gonna be like a very just middle of the road type of core numbers, not a super high hook potential. It's not gonna be super long, it's not gonna be super early, kind of just right in the middle. And then that turbo core is wrapped around the HK22 GB 10.7 solid cover stock that comes out of box at a 1500 grit compound finish. So it's actually another one of these symmetric solids that come polished. And then with the layout, we went with a 4.5 by 4 by 3.5 layout. Another one of these, trying to figure out which symmetric layouts I actually like. And I'm pretty excited about this, I'm not gonna lie. I think these core numbers are gonna match up with me very well. I like the last symmetric solid that was polished that they came out with, the big time or the real time. I really like that one. So I'm excited to see where this is gonna fit in the bag. We're gonna be here on lane 64 at South Point, which is a lane that typically hooks quite a bit. And I think that this is gonna be the type of lane condition that this Turbo X is gonna look really good on. We'll see you here on the lanes. All right, guys, first shot of the video coming up here reviewing the Turbo X. This is my 4th video on this lane, so the lanes are nice and torched. So we're gonna be pretty far left, creating a lot of shape. And hopefully this ball can see it here. Let's make a good shot here to start. Missed that at the bottom a little bit. Oh! Okay, because I definitely did not get a handful of that one. I definitely missed that at the bottom, and it hooked a ton. I think that's a product of the environment that we're on. You know, when I film here in the mornings, it's a shorter pattern, less volume than my league pattern. So everything just seems to hook that much more. So I think that same shot, if I hit that at the bottom, I think it definitely goes high. So knowing that, let's move another little bit left and try that. Oh, and then I missed left. Yeah, it was a bad pitch, missed left. I have to really project this ball to the right, and I'm not doing a good job at that so far, except for the first shot. First shot was pretty good. You know, even two-handed, I haven't really loved just having to get left and shape it. So let's slow everything down, because I think when I rush is when I start to really yank it. Let's slow it down and trust this ball here to the right. There we go. There we go. You know, no need to rush. Just make a good shot, trust it to the right. Six kicked out to 10. And so because this is the 4th video I'm shooting on this lane, because there's so much more transition, I think that we can get a good gauge on this ball. You know, I don't think that I would throw this with the polish on the fresh. I think I'd like to shoot this video again at a different point on the fresh with surface on this ball. But with the polish on what I'm bowling on right now, I think it looks pretty good when I get it right. Let's make another really good shot here. Oh, that was too far right. Getting a little too comfortable shoving it there. And honestly, even off my hand, I thought it was gonna still come around the corner. It didn't. From a use case scenario, I think that this is gonna be better suited on the fresh, the surface. Because I think that with the polish, I think it doesn't have an identity, if that makes sense. You know, like it doesn't have a clear-cut spot in the bag. Like, I really think this should have been surfaced, even like just like 3,000. And that last shot, like I thought it was okay. Never really saw it. Let's try that again. You know, and then I cheated right a little bit, and then it hooked this much. Yeah, I'm worried that this ball may not look good with this out of box finish. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move back left to where I 2A10 from, and really just bring the tempo down a little bit. Because when I moved right, it hooked a ton. So let's move back left and really just down tempo. And then oh my God. Okay, so now let's, nothing's working right now, so now we have to do something completely different. We're going to move right, and we're going to speed up. Because when I threw it at my normal speed at 2A10, then I slowed down a little bit, and it hooked a ton. So let's move back on the approach. Let's move right, really firm up on one. This is going to be like 10 right. Really firm up, really give this one the business here. Not my best pitch, but that looked good. And this is something that you guys have been telling me that I should try more often. I just feel like when I do that, it doesn't look natural. It looks like I'm like really, really forcing it. But the ball track looks good. And it struck. Ultimately, that's all it's about. Let's try that again. Got that right. Wow, a little spinner, 6-spin. That looks good, right? Up the speed, get closer to the friction. That looked really good. The other balls that I reviewed today all forced me left, really looked good when I shaped it. This one, this little kid just yelled at me and is pointing a plastic purple knife at me. So that's fun. Little awkward. All right. Hey, 2 strikes in a row once I moved right. Now let's find a way to post this at the line. Oh, almost posted it. Hey, 3 for 3, yay! People clapping for me. Not the family with the kid that was pointing the knife at me. Yeah, I don't have a problem posting shots when I'm nice and slow, but man, when I'm fast and I get to the line, it's hard to post 250 pounds. You know what I'm saying? But we're 3 for 3 now once I moved right, so that's good. So, of course, I'm like, okay, just post it no matter what. And I dead yanked it, but 4 in a row. Brooklyn's count too. If we were bowling for score, I'd be happy. But when I'm playing straight like that, I really can't miss left. Because way too much friction to miss left. And honestly, that miss might have not even been left. It might have just been slow. Come to think of it, I hope you guys can even see it. Based on this angle here, should be fine. All right, speed and post. Hey, 5 in a row now? 6 in a row now? I'm happy. But doing this, like playing straight like this and firm, is not something I'm good at, like at all. But it's something that I'm definitely gonna have to get comfortable doing, because eventually I'm gonna have to do this for score, and I have to get comfortable doing it. Really just tap into my inner one-handed game. Oh, I missed in. Brooklyn. Hey. We're like 7 in a row now, but 2 of them were Brooklyn, so. Hey, listen, I never said I was good, ever. Never once said that. I never will say that. But 7 in a row is 7 in a row. I think I just need to mentally say, F it. I don't care if I don't post a shot for right now, and just project the ball to the right. Because it's the 2 shots that I posted the most that were runaway Brooklyn. Oh, there's a post. Bang. 8 in a row, I think, right? It's either 7 or 8. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with 8. I just went back to make sure I was actually recording, because that would have sucked. That last shot there was probably the best one so far. See, now this ball has more of an identity, right? It's more like, okay, this is a ball that, you know, I can play a little straighter with, you know, a little cleaner. Got to firm up on some dirt. Oh, bang. 9 in a row. It's been ugly, but 9 in a row. 2 Brooklyns, a messenger 10, almost fall over. This Turbo X is pretty good. I'm gonna have to try this in league, you know, like game 2, game 3, and see what this looks like. But from this straighter launch point, it looks pretty good. I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, I missed right. Jesus Christ. Is that like 10 now? 10 or 11? We'll say 10, because I don't remember the last thing I said. That was a horrible shot. Horrible, horrible shot. But this is what I mean about, you know, the right ball, the right part of the lane. Like, when I first started this video, this ball looked terrible. But I moved right, firmed up, and all of a sudden, can't miss. And then I miss. That's what I get. So we'll call it 10 in a row. Still, considering how awful it looked at the beginning to what it looks like now, pretty good. We'll throw one more shot, then we'll wrap this up. Turbo X, man. You know, medium RG, medium differential. I still think that with a little bit of surface, this could look a little bit better. Because again, these lanes are super transitioned. I'm gonna move left off that last shot, but keep everything the same. Firm, everything, speed, make it look good. Push. No, sir. No push. I thought that was pretty good. The lanes are transitioning here pretty fast. All right. This will be the last shot of the video. I'm gonna dedicate this one here to my ball driller, Casey. Casey, this shot's for you, dog. And I know you ain't watching this video. Tag him in the comments. Okay, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. We got to throw one more shot. Casey, that was terrible. I'm getting tired. This is why I don't like doing these long one takes, especially when I'm throwing the ball hard. You know, I could throw it slow and hook it for days. But I got to leave on a make. Can't leave on a miss. You know what I'm saying? All right. Firm up, firm up, firm up. Make a good shot here. And then wrap it up. Okay, I'm not leaving on a Brooklyn. The lanes are too transitioned. I'm too tired. Let's move left. One time, guys. One time for the boys. I haven't struck since I said Casey's name. Maybe we'll dedicate this one to Paul Renteria, since I think he's on Ebonite staff. Or maybe he's on Hammer staff. Paul Renteria, this one's for you, dog. We're gonna move left. Okay, we're done. That's good enough for me. We'll see you guys on the next one.